Welcome back to another news spotlight, but this time around we're not going to recap the whole weekend but bring to you some of the highlights of the past week. Solana came out with a huge announcement last week because they introduced zkCompression, a feature developed with Light Protocol and Helios Labs to reduce on-chain storage costs by 99% using zero-knowledge proofs. In a nutshell, this technology will significantly lower storage costs and maintain data integrity. Storing 100 compressed token accounts now costs 0.0004 Sol compared to the previous 0.2 Sol. That's a 5,000x cost reduction and makes it really appealing for developers and projects, especially in DeFi. So zkCompression brings scalability and cost reductions. Large operations like airdrops can see their costs drop from $260,000 to just $50. And that is a big announcement that shows that Solana is ready to rumble against Ethereum.
At some point, there is going to be in a fairly short window of time, it'll probably be a 1 to 3 month span in which kind of a huge percentage of the market is going to say, oh, wow, like it's the flipping is real, meaning Sol ETH, not meaning ETH BTC.
Last week, there was a real roller coaster around the Solana Memecoin DJT, which are eventually the credentials of no one other than Donald John Trump. DJT initially skyrocketed by 1,450%, fueled by unverified rumors of a connection to Donald Trump himself. Despite this speculation, neither Trump nor his team confirmed any ties to the token by the beginning of last week. There were concerns around the token's legitimacy, not only because there was no confirmation from Trump himself, but also because the liquidity was not locked and there was a huge token concentration, which raised scam suspicions among experts. In the end, this led data platform Arkham Intelligence to set up a $150,000 bounty for whoever could prove who is behind the DJT token. And surprise, surprise, investigator zkXPT was the one in the end who could claim the bounty for himself. But who is behind DJT in the end? Well, no one other than Martin Shkreli, who is also known as PharmaBro. He was identified as the person behind the meme coin. Additionally, Shkreli claimed that Baron Trump is indeed involved and possesses the contract keys of the token. There was a lot of uproar around zkSync in the past weeks due to its airdrop allocation. Now, Nansen data reveals that over 41% of top 10,000 recipients of zkSync's airdrop sold their full token allocations on the first day. Approximately 30% sold partial allocations, while less than 29% of claimers retained their tokens. The zk token price dropped to around 20 cents due to the sell-off, with nearly 500 million worth of zk tokens sold in the open market. In the end, the top 10,000 wallets received only 1.44% of the total 3.67 billion tokens planned for distribution to nearly 700,000 addresses. Issues of Sybil farming, where single users use multiple wallets to claim more tokens for the airdrop, were noted, but it's unclear if this was the primary cause of the sell-offs. Other protocols like LayerZero, for example, have doubled down on stemming Sybil participation. And speaking of LayerZero, also they made headlines last week with their own airdrop allocation announcement. And also they disappointed many users with their airdrop, especially the ones receiving small allocations of the upcoming ZRO token, even though they use the protocol regularly. Overall, the allocation favored holders of NFTs like Pudgy Penguins and Kanpai Pandas over high transaction users. The airdrop factored in total transactions, launch partner NFTs, and liquidity provided via Stargate Finance, with nearly 1.28 million wallets eligible. Only 8.5% of the total 23.8% community allocation will be distributed at launch. The rest will be spread over the next 3 years. Well, airdrop farmers are frustrated as returns fade and protocols face backlash. Echo.xyz founder Kobe actually said that increasing downsides of airdrops suggest that founders may actually reconsider their use due to diminishing benefits and growing community entitlement. In the end, airdrops remain a controversial topic in the space currently, and we shall see where this should lead us. More news on the ZK front. Ronin, the second most used gaming-focused blockchain, is launching Ronin zkEVM, a zero-knowledge Ethereum virtual machine layer 2 chain using a modified Polygon CDK to scale Web3 games. An announcement that basically means that Ronin will be able to support even more users than it has today. zkEVM's co-founder Jeff Zierlin stated that Ronin already is handling up to 40 million transactions daily. Now it is preparing for the future growth to be able to handle up to 4 billion transactions, leveraging zkEVM for enhanced scalability. The new zkEVM chain will create a unified Web3 gaming ecosystem, enabling seamless asset transfers and NFT trading between Layer 1 and Layer 2 games, with significant support from Polygon's technology.
Yeah, so I mean, as Gio said that, we know each other for last like 5-6 years, and, I've been trying to figure out a way to work with the powerhouses like Axie, Ronin, ecosystem, and there's absolutely no parallel to that.
Well, most of the time you will hear about entities and countries trying to get their hands on as much Bitcoin as possible. Well, not in this case. A German government Bitcoin wallet labeled by Arkham Intelligence, that we also mentioned earlier, transferred 6,500 BTC worth over 425 million US dollars, not only raising people's eyebrows, but sparking speculation of potential liquidation. The wallet sent 1,000 BTC to exchanges like Kraken and Bitstamp. Overall, the wallet is associated with seized assets from criminal activities and still holds over 43,000 BTC worth around 2.83 billion. So I guess nothing to worry about that much. The recent transactions included sending 500 BTC each to various recipients and crypto exchanges. These large transactions then caused a slight dip in the Bitcoin prices, with broader market dynamics hinting at selling pressures. On the other hand, though, we still have companies that are buying more and more Bitcoin, and who other than Microstrategy would announce that they will be acquiring more Bitcoin. Microstrategy, led by, we all know him, Michael Saylor, acquired 11,931 more Bitcoin for 786 million US dollars, increasing its total holdings to 226,331 BTC, worth nearly 15 billion at current prices. Microstrategy started accumulating Bitcoin back in 2020, promoting BTC as a preserved asset for corporate treasuries. Its shares have risen tenfold since then, with brokerage Bernstein recently setting a $2,890 price target for MicroStrategy shares. Everyone was left surprised with the recent developments on the Ethereum ETF front a couple of weeks back when those mentioned ETFs were approved. Now the SEC closed its investigation into Ethereum, which led to a positive market reaction and strong bullish sentiment for ETH and other altcoins. Consensus Software confirmed the SEC's decision not to pursue charges related to ETH sales, prompting Ethereum's price pump from $3,374 to $3,583 and forming a bullish pattern with potential to reach $4,200 US dollars. Overall, analysts remain optimistic about Ethereum's prospects, supported by strong technical indicators. However, failure to maintain support above $3,300 could lead to a retest of critical levels at $3,150 and possibly below $3,000. The US election campaigns are heating up as Gemini co-founders Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss pledged $2 million US in Bitcoin towards Donald Trump's re-election, claiming President Biden waged a war on crypto. They described Trump as the pro-Bitcoin and pro-crypto choice.
And I say this, a lot of people are very much for it, probably a lot of the people in this group, and I'm fine with it. I want to make sure it's good and solid and everything else, but I'm good with it.
Tyler Winklevoss criticized the Biden administration for SEC enforcement actions against crypto firms and the weaponization of the banking system against crypto companies, while not addressing similar actions under Trump's presidency. The twins attended a Trump fundraiser and have donated $5 million US to the Fairshake PAC. Despite Trump's legal issues, they support his candidacy, with many on X questioning Trump's true intentions regarding crypto. And last but not least, Bitcoin NFTs are gaining popularity. Bitcoin-based NFTs surpassed Ronin in all-time sales volumes, reaching $4.27 billion US, making Bitcoin the third highest blockchain for NFT sales, following Ethereum and Solana. In the last 30 days, Bitcoin NFTs recorded 148 million in sales, as well as hitting a new milestone of 4 billion in all-time sales on June the 4th. That's just about it with our news recap from the 17th of June until the 23rd of June. So what do you think about the past week's events? Let us know in the comments down below. And if this video provided you with value, make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button, and make sure to claim that notification bell down below as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.